Mom, why are your pants see-through? Mom, can you please not wear the see-through pants today?
No, not like that. No, not video, man.
The camera's literally not pointing anywhere near you. It's not near you whatsoever. Still not pointed at you. Okay, what does being liberal mean to you?
It means that he is not conservative.
Okay. Being American means you wouldn't vote for Trump? Then how did he win, you guys?
Stupid people.
Stupid people?
We don't understand.
We're back for CBC News. We're back for CNN, MSNBC, the Young Turks. Welcome back to another episode of Andrew Does. We're here at this giant heart that we can't get in front of because there's, as you can see, if you want to take a look, there's a giant lineup to stand inside the heart. Everybody wants to show their love. But today we're out here asking people, if there was an election between Donald Trump and Justin Trudeau, who would you vote for? Election Canada's coming up. Things aren't going too well for Mr. Trudeau. So we're going to switch it up with people and see what they think. This is what Andrew does. If there was an election between Justin Trudeau and Donald Trump, who would you vote for?
Justin Trudeau.
And why is that?
Because he's liberal.
Okay, you're a liberal yourself?
I think so.
You think so? Okay, what does being liberal mean to you?
It means that he is not conservative.
Okay.
He allows immigrants to immigrate to the country, and
Donald Trump doesn't allow that?
I don't think so.
Do you know the United States lets in the most immigrants per year of any country in the world?
Yeah, I know. But not right now.
Okay, anything else?
That's all.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks, have a good day. That was almost a factual comment. Almost. We're close to facts. Okay, if there was an election between Justin Trudeau and Donald Trump, who would you vote for?
I mean, that's my opinion, but I will vote for Justin Trudeau.
Okay, any reasons why?
Yeah, because Donald Trump, I don't know. His reasonings for what he's doing, it doesn't make sense for me.
Can you give an example?
Yeah, so like, for example, what he did to my country wasn't really... I understand my country's not doing the perfect thing.
What country is that?
I'm Iran, from Iran.
Iran, okay.
Yeah, my country, the government's maybe not doing the best thing, but Donald Trump's going maybe too harsh on people, and also he's disrespectful, so I probably don't want a disrespectful president to be my president. And Justin Trudeau has some problems, not gonna lie, but yeah, that's just my opinion.
Well, this is like paparazzi here. I'm gonna ask, is this girl famous? Is she famous?
She is.
What?
She's a K-pop star.
She? Liar. Lies. Okay. More empty art. You know, what's a peace sign? Congratulations. Not really accomplishing. Girls, you want to do an interview? No? I don't exist? That's cool. It's fine. It's fine. I feel like this happens every time.
Justin Trudeau.
And why is that?
I don't like Donald Trump.
Okay, fair enough. Anything else?
No.
All right, thanks, man. Have a good day. Support your local wuss rock. Support your local whatever music this is. Are we at some sort of festival? I'm going to call this the Michelin Man's younger brother. Not sure what it's going to accomplish. Not sure what we're at. I wonder if we'll get 100% Justin Trudeau. It's funny because all the other videos, nobody likes Trudeau. And then you get really to the core of the hipster scene, and everybody does. If there was an election between Trump and Trudeau, who would you vote for?
Trudeau, for sure, yeah.
And why is that?
I would say, because Trump he's a disaster. He could destroy the world.
In what way?
Just he has access to all the nuclear codes, and with the way he's treating the world, it's just so disrespectful and it's disgusting. So But Trudeau, I know that he has his own followers and some are against him. But overall, I don't think he's going to destroy Canada. Yes, financially, I know economically we are having some problems right now, and there would be like next election. So whoever is selected and elected, I'm respecting that, and I would just go with the flow. But definitely nobody like Trump I would go for as my president, as my prime minister, or somebody that I would ever elect.
Searching for facts. If we can find a big question mark, we're searching for some facts. You are here. Facts. He was stylish, though. Okay, if there was an election between Trump and Trudeau, who'd you vote for?
I don't even know Trudeau, but it would absolutely be whoever the fuck it is.
Okay, why is that? Not a Trump fan?
Not at all. Trump's an idiot. I'm from Michigan, so I'm U.S.
Okay. Can you give an example? Something he's done or hasn't done that you don't like?
There's nothing that I like. The dude is perceived as a good businessman. I don't believe that he is a good businessman, and I think if he was, pure business isn't necessarily a way to run the country.
So
Much other stuff gets lost.
record stock markets, not good business?
He didn't create record stock markets. Shit was going well before he got in. I'm sorry, I can
you elaborate
because you got to use this.
That's
But no. You have to think everything is cyclical, right? So the things that he's doing right now will begin to be seen in the next term. Hopefully he doesn't get back in. If he gets back in, we go down the toilet.
So what about the people who would say when Obama was leaving office, he said that they wouldn't reach 2.5% growth, quarterly growth, and they've gone way over that. They said there would have to be a magic wand to get the jobs back.
See, I'm saying that a lot of credit is lost because theoretically what Obama did, though he was saying couldn't be done, wouldn't be reached, is what we're seeing now. I'm also saying the U.S. economy is not completely stabilized. It's also partially propped up. But we can't fully give Trump credit. Neither the disregard that I'm giving, right? If we're a little more neutral, we can't completely hate him or love him at this point.
That's a fair point. Okay, anything else?
I got nothing.
Take his hat? No. Can I have his hat? No? Not trying to abduct your child? Sorry.
Complicado. I think Justin Trudeau. It's
Any reason?
well, I'm Mexican, so Donald Trump is not that
Why not?
because he hates Mexicans.
He hates Mexicans? Why do you think that?
All the things he do to against our country.
Can you give an example? Just for the people that don't know?
The wall. I think it's a good example.
Okay, anything else?
No.
Okay, thanks a lot. Now let's put a scenario forth. He probably is in our country legally. The wall's to stop illegal immigration. Just a scenario. Hey, it's that guy. He's wrapped his head since we last saw him. He's developed a new injury.
No, not like that. No, fucking video, man. Fucking face.
The camera's literally not pointing anywhere near you. It's not near you whatsoever. Still not pointed at you. Yeah, it is, but it's still not pointed at you. All right, call the police.
Trudeau.
And can you give an example as to why?
It's Trudeau.
Okay, you, sir?
Trudeau?
Okay, you want to give any examples?
Any examples? Well,
Something he's done that you like? What do you?
he's not a racist.
Okay, what's something Justin Trudeau has done that you're a really big fan of?
Well, I work in the autism community. I'm a behavior therapist, and the social, the support that he has for the social work communities, it's admirable.
Has he increased budgets or anything like that?
He has not increased budget per se, but like the support that he gives in the autism community nationwide. I'm not talking about the province as opposed to Ford community.
So can you give us an example for people who don't know what support he's given?
I have to think of specifics. Let me think. Maybe the support for educational support, the school support, to receive that, the EA support that the children diagnosed with ASD they receive at school. That's the ASD support.
Okay.
Yeah, EAs and yeah, I would say
Okay.
so.
Anything else you guys want to add?
You
Let's
want
just get
anything?
his outfit on camera. He's looking great today.
See, he wanted to talk to you and not me.
No, it's fine. Thanks a lot. Have a good day. Today we're asking people if there was an election between Justin Trudeau and Donald Trump, who would you vote for?
Donald Trump,
And can you give a reason as to why?
just for the heck of it.
Okay. Is there anything that he's done that you like, or anything that Trudeau's done specifically that you don't like?
To be honest, I'm really not that much into politics, so I was just trying to stir up the conversation a little bit. But I mean, it's really such a long discussion. But I actually kind of like them both. I like them both for what they represent. It's almost a little bit like the opposite, personality-wise, actually. Also, almost from the out in appearance as well, actually. That makes it a little bit also funny. But it's, I mean, sometimes we fall victims of really stereotyping characters and people. And politicians, of course, as well, since they are public figures and they are so openly into the public eye. And but if there's an election, it's a really good question. I mean, you really have to go into the politics that they would propose, or it's such a broad question. To rule what country? To rule Canada, or to rule the U.S., or to rule my ideal country? So I don't know if I really can answer that question. I don't know if for which one I would vote. And
No, that's good detail. Nobody's asked specifics such as that yet.
yeah,
Where are you from?
I live in New York City. So, but I'm not a citizen. I'm just an immigrant. So I'm a green card holder. I'm originally from Albania. Moved like 4 years and a half or 5 years actually in the U.S. I love the country. I love the U.S. It's my second home. So I love Canada actually. I love the Canadians. Justin Trudeau. I like him as well. Maybe not that much of a fan of certain politics, as I'm not that much of a fan of certain ways how our president or Donald Trump basically approaches certain things. But I think there's lessons that can be drawn from both ways of making politics. Sometimes maybe the so-called over political correctness might, in certain cases, can also not be that well, I guess. And also the way, of course, how Donald Trump basically sometimes represents or talks, or it's to be seen in the public eye, can be perceived also very can be misunderstood and can be perceived very wrong. So I don't know, but it's a really good question from you guys actually. So that's the most polarizing question I guess that you can do. So compliment for the question. Subscribe to Andrew Does, guys.
Mom, why are your pants see-through? Mom, can you please not wear the see-through pants today? I'm getting a lot of comments on my photos from my friends. Hey Mom, if you could not wear the see-through pants today, we might not get so many people asking for pictures. You said you're a green card holding immigrant who loves America. What do you say or what is your reaction when people who are from America say things like they hate the country and they want to change it to a socialist or communist country? Do you have any comment on that?
It's really funny. It's really funny because I see that people that live actually in these Western democracies, generally in North America, and not only in the United States, but here in Canada, especially the youth, takes so many things for granted. I come basically from a country that was a former communist country. Our economy is really a really small economy, and one of the biggest things that our generation back in my country desires is is opportunities, and North America is really the symbol of opportunities. It's the place where really you can thrive. Of course, it's really also a rough representation of capitalism, maybe, but it's still the place of incredible opportunities. And if people are willing to put on the work, they can thrive in all sort of sectors and aspects of life, being in social, art. Look at the distillery district, basically, and or also economical specters and such. So I really don't. I don't know. I have personally a little bit of a bitter taste because of my historical background of my country, where my country comes from, since we went through such a long, basically, dictatorship. So communism wasn't really working out that well in our part of the world. So sometimes I really can't understand it. But on certain ways, I understand it as well, because a lot of people here, they maybe had it, or a lot of young people, they had it a little bit too good, and they really don't know the harsh realities of that much of a socialist system. We have always that polarizing question, basically, that show me a country where socialism really worked out.
If there was an election between Justin Trudeau and Donald Trump, who would you vote for?
Oh, obviously Trudeau. Trudeau.
Give examples as to why?
He's better looking.
That's a pretty good example.
Same.
Is there anything that Trudeau has done policy-wise or anything like that you're a fan of?
No, he's done nothing at all, but it's better than Trump.
Anything else you want to add?
No, sorry.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Everybody, really helps me out. Go ahead and try to donate to me. Don't even try. Donate to me on Patreon. Just $1 a month. You'll get some extra content out of me if you'd like. I don't know what this is, but if you can answer this, then you don't have to subscribe, okay?
Definitely Trudeau.
And why is that?
Because I really don't support any of the values that Trump has, and I think Trudeau is doing a pretty good job so far here.
What's an example of something the Prime Minister has done that you're a big fan of, policy-wise?
I really like his childcare subsidies, and I think that that's a really great policy that he has.
Okay, cool. Anything else?
That's like the first example that comes to mind.
One more example than anyone else has had.
Really?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, I think that's my favorite thing he's done.
Sir, you want to do an interview? You want to take a photo with me in front of the KISS thing? I'm just kidding. Here he is. Oh, we're in trouble now. We're going to try to avoid the trouble here. We're in trouble. He's stopping. He's on the phone. He's on the phone. Hey, we know this guy. I like the pull out a fake phone. He might as well have taken out a banana at that point. If there was an election between Justin Trudeau and Donald Trump, who would you vote for?
Sorry, my English is not so good.
Okay. Why are all Dutch people so tall?
Tomatoes. No.
Tomatoes?
No.
If there was an election between Trudeau and Trump, who would you vote for?
I'd vote for Trump.
Yeah, can you give a reason why?
I just like what he stands for.
Such as?
I like his foreign policy now he's doing with the China deal.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
You want to do one? Dad, I'm guessing? No? Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Hey, we're asking people if there was an election between Justin Trudeau and Donald Trump, who would you vote for?
Justin.
Being American means you wouldn't vote for Trump?
Absolutely not. Ever.
Then how did he win, you guys?
Stupid people.
Just stupid people?
We don't understand.
Where are you guys from?
Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Without a doubt, Trudeau.
And can you give a reason why?
Number one reason is that he actually tries to make the situation better for his country with his allies, as opposed to aligning with his enemies. He doesn't seem like a type of individual that badgers his opponents, and just in general, just seems like a decent-natured guy.
Who do you see as Canada's enemies?
As Canada's enemies, I can't say for certain because I'm from the United States myself, but I definitely feel that Canada doesn't seem like a type of country that goes looking for enemies. I feel like the United States, at some point in time, has to have some kind of enemy to just keep building up the military-industrial complex. Every 15, 20 years, there's got to be a war between U.S. and somebody. So I feel like U.S. is just looking for enemies. So they're trying to be a bully to people around the world. And so Canada, I feel, is just a more friendly nation. Like they get along with other nations much better. So for me, in this regard, I find it very refreshing as somebody from the United States. So
cool. Anything else?
No. If you have any other follow-up questions, I'd be happy to answer. But I think that's a good question you asked.
All right. Thanks a lot, man. Have a good day.
My pleasure. Have a great one.
You too. We're in the heart of love. We're in the center of love. Not a lot of love for Donald Trump today. We got some great answers from people, some not so great answers. A lot of absence of fact that we're noticing here today. Frankly, this is the most support for Trudeau we've ever seen in any of our videos across, the Greater Toronto area. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, do as I say, not as I do. Shout out to T, the cameraman. Shout out to Savage Facts playing my promos. Shout out to Operation Cold Front, Salim and Dion, Where's the love, What happened to Black Eyed Peas? I don't know. Couldn't tell you.